Hey everybody, I want to show you a great tool, especially for coaches from Screencastify. So if you have a subscription through your school and you are signed in with that extension, you're now going to find in YouTube this button right down here, Edit with Screencastify. Now this is great for anybody that's using a YouTube video, but I wanted to focus specifically for coaches because there's a lot of times we find videos that are a great explanation that would benefit our players, but it's hard to A, make sure they're getting it, B, make sure they're actually engaging with it. Check this out though. So now I have this button, Edit with Screencastify. I press this, and in a second here, it's going to jump me down into the Screencastify editor. All right, so we have imported our video into Screencastify. So now check this out. I've got this AI quiz and grading button that I can hit. Now I can also trim this video up if I want to, but I'm going to hit AI quiz and grading. And what it's going to do is let me pick how many questions I want and what type of question I want and what grade level I want them. So I want multiple choice. There's a long video, a lot of concepts. I want 10 questions for my athletes, and then I'm going to select somewhere in the middle, like a 6th grade reading level. So it's, hopefully everybody can handle that. So press this button right here, generate the questions. It takes a little bit of time to do this, but it is amazingly quick compared to what it would take you to make questions on a 26-minute video and timestamp them and all that stuff. So we'll give this a second to work. Now, the reason I really love this for coaches is because your athletes are going to watch this video and it's going to stop them periodically in order to have them answer these questions. There we go. And once they've answered all these questions, it's going to give you all kinds of analytics on how they did and which questions might be missed as a whole from the group. We'll go look at some of those analytics when we're all done. So I just want to peruse these really quickly. What's the main idea behind the air raid offense? Find and use open space on the field. Yep. So I'm actually going to come down here and I'm going to hit this button to add all. All right. So we've added all these questions. Now I can go through and I can look at them and I can assign a grading system and I can edit each of these questions too. You see right here there's a timestamp of when that's going to pop up on the video. What it does is it stops the video and it makes it so that they have to answer a question in order to go on. In my settings here, I can prevent skipping as well. All right, cool. So now I've got all my questions here. I'll go through, I'll double check, I'll make sure that everything looks great. And then, once I'm happy with that, I can share this out, press this button right here. I can send it right to their Google Classroom. I can send it right to their school email, or I can post a QR code that they need to scan in order to watch this on their phone or something, or I can copy and share that link and send it out in Final Forms or however I want to do that. All right, so let's take a look now. Whoa, how did I do that? Let's take a look now at some of the information that you're going to get back once your kids take these tests. So if I go to quiz, it's going to show me the different quizzes that I have here. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to show you some of the analytics on this, just this Sea Turtle one, just to show you what you have. So if I go here, it's going to show me everybody that took this test. They're going to have to log in with their school email and their name, and that'll give you good information on everybody. And what it does is it shows you all the questions, and then it shows you how they did, how they answered on that. Shows you their total score over here. So let's say there's one question that lots of guys missed, and we know that that's a concept that we can go back and reteach as well. Here's a fun way to do it also. If I get out of this and I get back to that one that we're working on right here, I've got this button up here that says Host Live. So if I press that, we can do like a Kahoot We can have that in the team room, have that on the big screen. Everybody's got their phones as their device, and we're going to do a review of it in a pre-meeting or something during weight training class or whenever we're meeting, and start a little competition. Make sure that everybody has those concepts. So you could send it out to them. They could all do it, take the quiz on their own as they watch that, and then you could do that again as a team. So really, really simple way to engage your athletes when you're working on install, when you're working in the off season. You could do it any technique video, anything that you can build or get from YouTube. You have that one button, but anything that you have of your own film on your own Google Drive or whatever, if you're a Screencastify customer, you can upload that video into your editor, and then you can have AI make the quiz, or you can make your own. You can make your own quizzes off of that. So, really great tool, really great way to engage your athletes. Thanks.